Now, like millions of young lads around the world, I grew up watching Top Gear, and one of the episodes that was one of my favourites was when the three of them went to Vietnam and rode motorbikes all the way from the south to the north. The three of them rode along the Hai Van Pass, and it takes you through the mountains on some of the best roads in the entire world. I knew when coming to Vietnam that I wanted to ride on this road, but the problem is I can't ride a motorcycle, and Vietnam is probably the worst place in the world to learn how to ride a motorcycle. There's many ways you can get around this. You can do easy rider tours of the Hai Van Pass where a tour guide will basically drive you along the route. So the only option really for me was to do it by bicycle. As you'll soon see, it was a little bit of a mixed bag with some highs and very low lows as well. Good morning from Da Nang here in central Vietnam, about 8:30 in the morning, and today I'm setting off on a Top Gear style adventure to cycle from here in Da Nang about 90 to 100 kilometers up the coast via the Hai Van Pass, climbs of up to 500 meters on the way as well. And here is my mode of transportation for today. Now, it's not a fully traditional bicycle, it is an electric bicycle, but I think the 500 meter climb at the start of the journey and then having to do 90 odd kilometers after that probably would finish me off. I've got a Marlin e-bike. That's all I can really tell you about it. I don't know much about bikes and stuff like that. But yeah, I've just been faffing around trying to get the GoPro stuck to my helmet, and once I manage to do that, we'll get on the way. How hard can it be, right? It should be fun. Should be good fun. It does feel like my speed without the electric assistance is somewhat attached right now. I can't actually go that short. This guy's giving me a piece of shit, but cycling along, there's the train making funny noise, and now our pedals are not moving. Right. Fucking hell, it's windy, man. Weather's been so hot every single day. But today, look at this shit, man. It's like being back in England. It's so windy today, man. I've been here since the 26th of March in Vietnam, and today is the 13th of April. It's like one of the very few days where there's rain clouds, wind. The temperature's nice, but fuck everything else, man. Jesus Christ. Everyone's looking at me like I'm fucking nuts. Sounds like there's some cycle race going on or something. Fucking hell, man, this climb's brutal. The bed even started. Here we go, man, look at that. I've still got about, I think, 80 odd percent of the battery as well, so it should be okay. And then you've got to work hard to get up here. Once you're up, you're sorted, man. You just glide all the way down. Wait, 87 kilometers to go. And over there is Da Nang. So come a long way already. Like, it's been flat, but it's been a long ride. being this close to the edge. Especially when you look to the right, you sort of wobble all over the road. Most of the traffic on this road is motorbike traffic because there's a highway tunnel through the mountain. But motorbikes are not allowed through there, as well as certain cargo. So an oil tanker, for example, would not be allowed through the tunnel. They have to come on the High Van Pass. Still got a huge climb to go, but you can see how high up we are now. Must be some place to live, this, right? Just here in the mountains. Really picking up now. Still got like at least 100 meters to climb vertically, maybe more than that. The reality of what I'm doing right now is finally setting in. What a fucking idiot I am, man. Taking a little rest stop here, and they let me plug the bike in over there as well, which is good. Let's see how much they charge me. There were no prices on the menus. Maybe I'll pay the white boy tax. Definitely paid the foreigner tax for my meal. Obviously I paid it. I also charged the bike there for about 20 minutes as well, so we definitely won't run out before I finish the High Van Pass. This is a restored old fortress. People seem to call it like a fortress from the old kingdom, but you'll see there's also some more modern looking bunkers as part of this fortification as well, and these were American from the Vietnam War. So at many different points in history this fortress has been used by different powers, you know, the old Vietnamese kingdoms, then the French, then the Americans and the South Vietnamese in the war. And now we go downhill, boy. This will be the fun bit. Gradient about 8%. Not doing nothing, man. I'm going as fast as the traffic now. People love me, everyone's staring at me, they're thinking, what the fuck is he doing? Now at the side of the road here, all the way along the High Van Pass, you have a lot of shrines here, a lot of Buddhist shrines where they burn incense and they may leave offerings as well. There's two here. They both look a bit worse for wear. I've seen some better ones, but with the amount of them I've seen and the fact they all look kind of the same, it does make you wonder if they're memorials to people who've maybe, you know, gone off the edge. There's no way there's people who haven't died on the High Van Pass, you know, drivers or tourists or whatever, you know, especially to be here right at the edge. So my hair's a mess, it's really windy, but I've made it to the other side of the hill, and you can see you've got a great view there. This is famously where the Top Gear section of the High Van Pass ended, with the big new bridge in the background, the traditional fishing as well, the mountain and the sea. A summary of Vietnam in that view there. Okay, sit rep. We've still got about 60 kilometers to go to Hawaii. I feel all right, a bit knackered. I may need to charge the bike a little bit more to definitely make sure I can make it there without it dying on me. And I'm here by the side of this really busy road. For now, I think I'll put the GoPro away. It's starting to rain a little bit. I don't want to risk it getting wet. But yeah, I'll pick up with you a few kilometers down the road. Sit rep, currently very sweaty at this service station at the side of the highway. With coffee number 4. And I had a Monster at like 8 AM as well, so yeah, highly caffeinated. I feel okay to be fair, I don't feel that knackered. Still got like, you know, 55 kilometers to go, a long way. But the bike just drinks electricity without the assistance. You can only really go 15 kilometers an hour. I'm currently on a road called AH1, which I think is the main highway from North to South Vietnam. And I was looking at some stuff on Reddit about cycling in Vietnam, and literally everyone told me to not use this road. So yeah, I'll put the GoPro back on my helmet and maybe you can see my final moments as a Freightliner 18-wheeler runs me over or something. Just a bit bored now. I feel like I would have gone further, you know. 20 to 4 already, and I've still got 2 hours to go. Right, off we go. Back on the bike. That charging session did fuck all. I managed to see the same thing over and over and over again. Little restaurants, little cafes with no one in them. Houses. I put my headphones in, but I don't think it's very safe. Try to stay on the right. Look how fast the buses go, man. And my legs are pretty much fine, really. Just my fucking arse hurts from sitting in the seat. Just the sheer boredom of it all. No headphones, I want to stay safe and be aware of what's going on the road. Normally on a motorway you get places quickly, not for me. I'm 26 kilometers an hour right now, and that is literally as fast as I'm able to go. So I've got to go up this hill because earlier down the road this same thing happened to me. Bikes aren't allowed through tunnels. Like, you're allowed on a bicycle on the highway, and you're also allowed to walk along the side here like a pedestrian, but through tunnels you're not allowed to go. Hello. Hello. There's usually like junctions where you can turn off, but it's not super clear. You only see the no bicycle sign literally as you're at the tunnel, and then have to cross the fucking highway. That's not good. The bike has given up. It said it can do like fucking 90 kilometers, man. It's done about 50. Because the speed is basically capped when you're not using the motor. I'm like going at fucking running pace. I might stop for half an hour. It gives me like virtually no fucking charge. I got met with a 7% uphill gradient. It says there's a fancy resort there. I'm really tempted to go and ask them if I could just chill and plug in for a bit, but I think they might be quite funny about that. I can still ride the bike, I just can't go very fast. I eventually made it to Hawaii after cycling for hours along a major motorway with virtually nothing to look at. I didn't film an outro for this video once I got to Hawaii. I was just that exhausted from having ridden along the motorway all day, but I did make it. And to anyone interested in doing the Highland Pass, just get a motorcycle.